was a church boy with my dukes on weekends. Waking up at like 6, man, you don't get paid if you sleepin'. Man, you don't know where I come from, you don't know what I've been through. Realize I don't say shit about all the bread that I sent you. You getting mad, I'm sitting back, I'm fucked up, I'm getting trash. Gotta go watch 2 gold chains and I go real like Trinidad. Trick, I'm the man, act like you know me. Popping off like a semi, man, I rap like it's loaded. I mean my crew hot, your crew not. We too sick, no flu shot. On this side, it's all big, man, I ain't dissing on Tupac. Just East Coast, all East Coast. These young bloods don't know better. Most of y'all got no chill, they'll get it poppin' in snow weather. Some kids just need love, they'll put in work for like no cheddar. Looking up to them dope boys, they got bands like Coachella. Yeah, just remember, I might have your girl for dinner. I'm the man year round, January to December.
She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said don't think about it, I said don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said don't think about it, I said don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said don't think about it, I said don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said don't think about it, I said don't think about it.
Your reflection in my wine glass, that's when I look away. Can't stand and think about losing your fine ass. How the fuck I let you slip away? Life for the party, but I'm dead inside. Kill my vibes, it was genocide. Hard to act like I've been alive. I'm trying to find where I identify. 1 time for the girl that got away, 2 times for the bub I'm about to spray, 3 times for the power that I pray to. Are you up there? Can you hear me? I know I fucked up, it's clear, see. I'm 22, but I don't act like it clearly. And all this shit is a mirage. I'm just rapping for a cause. The life, the fame, the life's the game. We break the laws, don't like to change. Wanna win you back, but I hate to lose. I know that you're the one, but it's hard to choose. In my red cup. Remember first day you wouldn't give it up. We had only scratched the surface, but I knew that you were worth it. Yeah, so I was patient. I bragged to my niggas, Joe name it. I'm still with the niggas that I came with, but everything changed once some fame hit. Make it up, take you down, have a shot, I bought a round, play my songs, you like the sound. It's going down, it's going down. Let's drink coffee, watch passerbys, and prove to you I'm not the average guy. It's just my flaws that they magnify, and when it's real, you don't have to try. Another way, tomorrow is another day. Drugs take the pain away. Sometimes I wanna run away. I wish there was another way. Tomorrow is another day. Drugs take the pain away. Sometimes I wanna run away.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. My head has been spinning, I might need a minute. I've been dying to kick it, so just come with if you with it. And this game that we're playing, you want me but won't say it. If I told you I'm leaving, you would be so devastated. Oh, and I don't want no bullshit excuse, like you ain't got no time for me, as if that shit was true. Just tell me how it is, how you want it. If you're down, want a summit, I got plans and you're one of them. Not trying to pretend. See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior.
What's up, everybody? Hey, where'd y'all go? They were just over here, I thought. I don't know. Let's go ahead and hop in Slick Top tonight. Since I did just get promoted to promoted. English is a great language. A12 1041 108. Oop, let me do that. Do we have a meeting going on at the JLUC right now? Need to take this coat off, guys. Hold on. Just got home. Come again? I asked if there was a meeting going on at the JLUC.
Negative. We're yelling someone currently.
Sorry guys, I'm looking at our 10 codes right now. Alright, let's head out there. Oh, lag spike. Every time I leave that area, I lag for some reason. Always. How many we got on? 15. I think 19 is the most we've had. I believe it was, yeah, 19 is the most. We've had several 19 games, but not 20 yet, but we're getting there. Let's head down to Grove Street. Sorry guys, I need to open up my stream thing. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like we have fire and EMS on. Let's go and head over there and see what's up with that. Oh, forgot I got my controller, boys. Is working now. I think I said that in the last stream. I don't know. Alright. I was just checking to see my keybinds if they're straight. Let's go talk to the fire guy. Because why not? What's happening? Anything exciting? You got a good amount for a Thursday. It's kind of weird. Our weekends turned in to our weaker nights, and our weekdays turned into stronger nights in like the past week or so. Right. I seen in BCSO's chat, I talked to Lennon yesterday. I'm like, hey, I was just thinking, I'm not even too positive what our command structure is, like for going up the chain of command. And I was thinking, what about the new officers? They don't have a roster that they can check, so they go on the proper chain of command. And he's like, you know what, that's a good idea. I don't agree with you with a lot of things, but that one I do. And I looked in the BCSO links thing, and Red posted the roster in there. Right, and we have one too. It just wasn't visible to anyone besides high command. And like, well, we can't really like, if it come. Right, yeah, and like we can't per se punish someone if they went straight to Red or straight to Lennon or whatever before coming like me, and then afterwards if they don't even know who's who, you know. I was kind of happy to actually see one of my suggestions pop up and be taken account or not accounted for, taken into consideration. Five minutes. Yeah, I got on earlier, but the peds were messed up, so. I hear maybe tomorrow might be a release date for the next city. It's in the browser now. They have it visibly shown to the public. It's just you can't join it. Admin. Hey, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but does Lennon have a like is it 03? Yeah, does he have like a disability? You know what I'm talking about though? He almost strikes me as like autistic, just because my girlfriend's brother's autistic and he comes off really rude, and the way he talks sounds just like Lennon. Whenever you run into him, just listen to how he conducts himself. I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just genuinely curious. Alrighty, well I'm gonna get back out there. Have a good night. Sounds good. Oh, also one more thing. When I was trying to put my corporal rank on, where does it not show on the arms? Because I was using the decal 130 in texture 1 and it didn't show up anywhere. It should show up on my sleeve though, right? Okay. Alright, thanks. See you later. Let's go try that. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to situate my clothing in IRL. It was pinching me. Oh, shit. I need to open that up. There we go. No, I'm not going to be driving realistic here, guys. I'm just trying to test out my dead zones here. On my controller. I never knew Xbox had a built-in dead zone, so for weeks I was like, why is my controller not working in this game, but everywhere else it does? How many we got on? 13. I don't know why everything with clothing is always wonky. Talking to me? Maybe it's... Let me go down to the sergeant one. Trying to go corporal, man. What? Where'd the? There it is. There we go. 134. One. Right? Yeah. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm texting in Discord. Ooh. Okay. Perfect. Now we can get to patrol. Can look correct. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up my codes on my computer. Actually, did I get added? I don't know. Anyways, BCSL links and 10 codes. Sweet. Perfect. Props of having a laptop. Let's go assist them on this traffic. Okay, looks like he's not. Man. Are y'all's CADs working, the new dispatch system? Thanks. How many cops and stuff do we have on? 7. Sweet, 7. Got several fire on it, looks like. Oh no, one. Just one. Let's do a signal 11. A12 be signal 11 751 between Vespucci and signal 11 between San Andreas Avenue and Vespucci 751. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, can y'all, okay, y'all, I had Okay, I had my desktop audio so low that no one could hear mine. Because I was playing Emerge earlier. I made a video. What the heck's going on with that car? A12 is going to be responding to that possible vehicle theft.
Can I get supervisor down to postal 751, please?
Can you go 3's en route?
I was going to respond to that, but I knew he was going to respond. A12's gonna go back to the area of in San Andreas and Pillbox for a stolen vehicle. Whoa. A12, I'll be out with 1750, no additionals, at the parking garage. Sir? Okay. A12, he's taking left underneath the bridge, Integrity Way. Hopping onto the freeway. He's trying to anyway. Northbound on San Andreas Freeway. Secondary, you want to call outs?
He's going to be continuing, he's going to be taking off on us. The car has his speed.
If you can pass me, go for it.
Continuing underneath the bridge here, lost eyes on suspect.
Opposite lanes, opposite lanes.
Pull you.
Did he continue straight or? Yep, I got him underneath the bridge. 686 underneath the bridge. Put your seatbelt on. You might have got off.
Lost eyes completely. That was all units. There's going to be a bolo out on a red even going to be occupied times 1. Suspect's going to be wearing black sweater, black mask with blue pants. They're gonna be jean pants.
He honestly might be involved with. Do you have a name for him?
He says his name is None Your Business, but it's not a name in our CAD system, so.
None of your business. A12, stand by. A12 would be responding.
7026, 8011, same traffic.
You got 3 same traffic.
Hey, to be 6, same traffic.
God dang it.
I got no signs of suspect.
I'm gonna flip around here and try to catch him. Going this with black GT. A12, I'm gonna have a abandoned BCSO vehicle 629 Dorset Drive.
Therefore, is there going to be a Tahoe missing 2 wheels?
10-4.
Yeah, it's going to be my old vehicle. I forgot it there by accident.
How do you forget it by accident? If you can unlock it and turn the lights off.
Yeah, I'm here right now.
8003, 8011 drug. Do we have an updated 20 on that shots fired vehicle?
Hey, if I never even saw it.
10-4.
Not this vehicle, Goofy. It's that Tahoe.
The Tahoe right here?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll back up to that.
Before you tow it, hold on. Make sure you're completely legit.
Do you want to see some papers?
Like, just like papers that you're part of the business or something.
I'm part of Timmy. I own Timmy Toes.
Yeah, he's the owner.
He is? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I just don't want someone taking our TSO vehicle.
Hey, are you able to angle it?
Yeah, I can angle it. Hold on.
Angle the vehicle, thank you.
What are you wearing?
Me?
Yeah.
My SWAT uniform. I'm the head of SWAT, so.
You're not on SWAT right now.
Yeah, my clothes thing is glitched at the JLEC, so we can't actually. And also, since we have a lot of cops, expecting some big scenes, so if I ever need to, I just these, and then one of these, and then one of these. Boom. SWAT.
Okay.
More shots fired, but what the hell?
in the area of the shooting. Legion Square.
Hey, show me responding to that shooting.
One of you guys.
What?
I need you.
How much is it? I'll just pay it right now.
Sitting at the red light, Eldon Avenue, Legion Square.
Sir. You don't got an invoice. I can just pay it right now.
There you go. You got the invoice. 4,500.
How much is it per mile?
It's 45. Any vehicle of the state. Doesn't matter the miles. Miles are free. It's just a pickup is 45. Where am I dropping it off at? I can repair it if you want to.
Just take it to the dump.
To dump?
Yeah, it's totaled.
Okay.
Let me check his.
8003 will be en route.
90 SA from 8012 direct.
You have to unlock it so I can dump it.
The keys were lost. But hey, where in your prices does it say 4,500?
It's not. That is civilian. LEO is 4,500.
Okay, yeah. You're just gonna have to like.
Can you unlock it?
I can't unlock it. I don't even. No one has the keys. $90 SA from 8012.
We've already lost eyes on the suspect. They're in a chrome BMW heading north, close to 750 last time we saw them. Yeah, I got no eyes on them.
Here's the one I was dealing with earlier. Top of the brick building.
Radio 380 Open Drive.
We're gonna have to pull out for Chuck Jennings.
I have that chrome vehicle here, 753. Now 753 next to JLick. Taking a right, 754. Unsure if it's a suspect, but it's a chromed out vehicle. Final stop 753 Adams Apple. He's pulling a weapon. He's pulling a weapon out of the vehicle. I just seen him pull it out of his back pocket. Oh, what? I have no bullets.
Suspect took off, I got no eyes.
Hey, do you have any pistol ammo I could spare off of you? All mine disappeared.
Can we get you in a high?
Yeah, I got you. Hang on one second.
I don't know where the hell it
10-4.
all went.
Did you get the ammo, right?
Yeah.
You know which way that vehicle went?
He went towards Grove Street. I got out to get my gun on him, and then he pulled off and took a right over there.
I guess, yeah,
The chrome vehicle here.
Oh, sounds like they got him in front of Jalik.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Shots fired.
Just past us, 753. Westbound, Adams Apple. I'm gonna set myself up on Vespucci with spikes ready if I happen to see him.
Suspect vehicle heading east on Vespucci.
Cool, my spikes aren't wanting to work. My spikes aren't wanting to deploy.
Vehicle headed West Street.
Behind you, behind you, behind you! No, no, turn around, turn around! He just... We have a sto... Sure, go ahead.
Alrighty. We'll bring it back.
Just had a Timmy Toes owner driving a patrol vehicle down Vespucci. Said he fixed it. I'm not even gonna bother with him right now.
10-4, I'm behind the vehicle in the construction zone. 10-12 for street.
Where'd that Beamer go?
Who?
Where did that BMW go?
They just said it over the radio. He flew past here. They're at the construction yard right now. My spikes aren't wanting to deploy.
You're not wanting to deploy?
No, I'm not getting the menu to deploy him.
Alright, where do you
I
want
think he's
to
right
set
there.
them up?
Is that him behind us?
Oh shit, it is.
I don't know if it is.
Or, no,
No.
it's not.
Right here, right there, right there. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Behind you, behind you. I think I got one tire. He's going northbound on Pillbox. Is it working for you? What the hell?
Yep.
That's weird. We got spikes set up 752 and pillbox outside of the bank, so be careful. Do you guys know if I got one of his wheels?
That's negative.
10-4. I really hope James Dakota doesn't try to steal that vehicle, because we can shut down his operation.
Yeah.
We can shut down his operation real quick if he's gonna steal cop cars after repairing them.
Yep.
Because he was driving it on the streets, and that's a crime itself, but I don't want to deal with him tonight.
I mean, unless he was bringing it back to JLUC, yeah, it is.
No, he was driving around trying to find one of us, and I'm like, just take it to JLUC. I don't even bother with him. What's going on?
A car won't go around him.
Oh, yeah. When did we get black shirts?
That's what the sergeant
Oh,
tab.
I didn't know that.
That's what the roster says anyway, unless they've changed it.
No, I just haven't looked at Sergeant's roster because I'm not a sergeant.
What?
I didn't realize we had black shirts.
Oh, yeah.
I think I just saw him turn onto the road going past the JLIC.
Was he coming down this way or going the other way?
Is that his car by the Legion Square? I think I just seen it drive by. Actually, into the Legion Square parking garage.
Show 90 SA going 10-6. Correction, 10-7.
Oh.
10-4, have a good night, sir.
How did he not get spiked?
That's what I'm wanting to know.
He drove right over him.
Yeah, he did.
Let me try mine again. Careful, spikes in front of you. Come on the left side if you want to come over this way. So odd.
Yeah, America's Mustang just drove right over the spikes, didn't even pop a tire or nothing.
Yeah, I don't know if he has bulletproof tires, but his tires are not affected by it.
Those aren't those illegal?
They probably are, but he doesn't do anything legal.
Like, I mean, against the rules, legal.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure they are.
I'm pretty sure they are against the rules, but like.
Let me look.
So what are we all just waiting here for these cars to come down?
Yeah,
Well,
I've got spikes down
yeah.
trying to spike his tires.
But they weren't effective. He drove right over the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
My car is nowhere near fast enough to keep up with it.
yeah, that's
The only thing
At the
the only thing fast enough is that Camaro right there.
I mean, I'm just sticking to my Tahoe. I'm not changing it because I love the Tahoe.
But yeah, I agree with you on making that call to bring the Camaro out on this Mars.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. I'm like, we have 4 officers. We're allowed to use it. We're in a high-speed chase with these guys. I'm like, just bring out the Camaro, please, because like none of us can keep up with this thing.
I think the bulletproof tires pertains to the no unrealistic vehicles.
Stolen car.
Well, that's right over.
Oh, they
that
tried
way.
to steal the chrome BMW.
Oh,
So yeah,
boy.
that's the tag that I got off of it.
Wait, that is.
That's right here.
That's literally right here, right around the corner.
Yeah.
To adjacent corner.
EMS, be on standby for possible multiple GSWs.
Also, EMS, be advised, do not come down this intersection as we do have spikes deployed. Is it Levi on the med unit again?
Yeah.
Alright, is, pretty sure he'd be able to.
Oh yeah, sorry,
yes.
I do have to give you the SWAT outfit. Okay?
Alright,
You might have to remind me later. I'm not sure.
yeah.
I'll have to relog before it. Okay, where did my guy go? Where did my trainee go?
I put an
Oh, he's
application
behind
for
us.
SWAT
Oh,
like 4
he's
days
over
ago.
there.
Okay, I'm like, where did you go?
Yeah, SWAT's
with the-
still kind of on the,
I'm trying to
work in
get it.
progress
I'm trying to get it.
stage.
Yeah, let's just put it at the work in progress stage. But yeah, Seller got in because he's command, so he pretty much like automatically gets in. So I just told him he's accepted.
yeah,
Everyone else, their applications will be reviewed in a later time because
That makes no
I'm
sense.
waiting for vehicles.
I mean, if the
extra weapons,
if the
like,
applications are
cool
open,
stuff. To actually do the training. That's actually just a part of the training.
Hey, speaking of that, Mars, do you need a second in command for SWAT? 'Cause I don't mind helping you out.
I'm the only one in SWAT, so I need a whole list.
I mean, if you want me to be a supervisor on it, as well as command for sheriff's office, I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll just I'll go through that also at a later time.
Alright.
It's just like Chris offered to help, so he might get command spot too. So I mean,
Yeah.
as long as you guys are like willing to help and willing to put in the work and not just expecting it, then you guys are good.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think these guys are gonna come down this road. I think they know that we're just sitting here.
I feel like since they know that we're sitting here, they're gonna keep driving by to try to prove a point.
That dude's got balls. That's why I went down to the corner. I figured he was gonna loop around on us.
Okay, why does he have our car again? He literally just drove that thing.
He's just driving around. No, he's just driving around with the car. Fucking moron.
Yep. Would you look at that?
Oh my god.
Where did this car come from?
This is the old car. This is the
I'm bringing it to the dump. It had to be registered.
You fixed it already. You
No, I didn't.
you drove it to me and said that you fixed it.
I only changed the tires and I changed them back.
Guys, motorcycles.
Yeah, protect me.
Okay, I hit that dude with like 3 clips and he didn't die. I'm not too sure how he didn't die.
They're playing a risky game now that they're in motorcycles.
Far into the street. North on Vespucci.
Zeller's actually down.
I can't help.
I just hit him with 2 more bullets.
Okay, who do I bill this to? Because you guys popped my tires.
Just hold on, we're dealing with something. I'm bleeding. Can someone give me... And now I'm dead.
Alright, let me see what's
Hey,
up
buddy.
real quick.
Hey, they're swinging around behind us towards J-Lake. They're the other way, to your left, to your left. There you go.
Yep, feeling better in a second.
Thank you, young man.
Alright. Yep, you're welcome, sir. Stay safe.
Hey, we need spikes, like at all intersections. I'm not too sure why this tow truck guy drove us a fixed vehicle and then broke it again.
Thank you, EMS.
Anytime.
It's back.
Okay, watch where you guys are shooting with your ARs. Do not hit the civilians.
Does anyone have an abundant amount of AR ammo? I'm at 16.
Damn. Where you?
How the hell does he keep going over the spikes without it popping his tires?
Oh my god. Fucking dude, they're not supposed to come in this intersection.
Who needs AR?
I do. Porter and the sheriff. The one that you gave pistol ammo to earlier.
Did you get it?
No.
Hang on, my crap's lagging.
These dudes gotta chill out with all these drive-by shootings in different vehicles. It's kind of making it unrealistic.
This is actually The Purge, guys. I think we're in the movie The Purge. I heard him. I heard him.
Yep. He's still in the area.
It says you dropped it, but I can't pick it
Keep on
up.
moving because it might go on a rooftop and try to shoot us.
Yeah, hang on, I'll pick it back up. Here. God, my crap's lagging.
I hit him at least once.
I know I hit him at least once.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
I saw the spark on his bike.
Hey, Brick, are you a staff? Or, I mean, an admin?
I'm staff. I can technically check him.
Can you, I mean, maybe spectate him to see, like, if he's repairing his bike and stuff? If he's...
I think it's Ninja.
90 SA to all active units. Code 4, your current scene. 97 to the JLEC 3rd floor briefing room, please.
10-4.
10-4. 10-4.
Hey, pick up your spikes.
Whoever put the spikes down, pick them up. Why do I feel like we're in trouble? I can hear it in his voice.
I'm thinking rounds from somewhere. Somewhere up top.
Yeah, he's on the building behind us.
Help me.
Focus on him anymore. Guys, everyone just come to JLEC and we'll have this meeting that I feel like we were definitely in trouble for.
We need a revive. Who are you?
Yarborough.
We need Yarborough to be revived.
Right?
I can't drive my vehicle for whatever reason, it won't move.
Real quick, before you take off, will you do me a favor and get rid of those spike strips right over there?
Fucking someone told me they were picking them up.
Yeah, Red was, but then he disappeared.
Was that y'all on the bikes?
Yeah.
I can't pick them up. My bike script is not working.
Alright, bro, I'll take care of
It was the fucking, it was Lennon that laid them and we told him to pick them up. I'm en route, JLEC. Where you guys at?
Before briefing room.
Come again?
3rd floor, briefing room. First room.
I'm here. I'm everyone.
Okay. Is everyone here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
This is everybody?
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more people.
I feel like we're missing somebody.
There were 7 cops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All LEO units, please meet at the 3rd floor upstairs briefing room, please.
Let me check.
Pretty sure everyone's here. There were 7 on.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still invisible. I definitely need to restart my game after this.
Alright, yeah, it's looking like everybody's here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm fairly certain that you guys know what this is all about. I need somebody to answer for me. When is it acceptable at any point in time for starters, number 1, to spike a vehicle, let alone a motorcycle?
We weren't spiking the motorcycle initially. We were spiking the chromed out vehicle, and the motorcycle just drove across the spikes. We were aiming for the chrome vehicle, and when the chrome vehicle went over him, it didn't go off, and the motorcycle came and drove. The motorcycle wasn't even. We had no idea the motorcycle was a thing.
Yeah, that was entirely unintentional.
Alright, next question. When are spikes deployed in a city setting with no additional roadblock?
Never. I'm gonna answer never.
And
actually, no.
When also do we open fire on a moving vehicle in public?
I mean, I think we did that because we kind of we felt like we had no other option because they kept shooting us and hitting us, and we even when we drove away from the area, they drive by and shoot us. So it's kind of like.
What kind of target is the easiest to hit?
Sorry?
What kind of target is the easiest to hit?
A car?
Well,
that's
I would say
what I would
target
say.
that's standing still, right? Something that's not moving.
Yeah.
So we've got 3, 4, 5 officers that are standing on a street corner waiting for somebody to come by so they can return fire at them. It's just a back and forth game.
So
we kind of just didn't know. Yeah.
Fire at us.
Even when we're not even engaging on them, if we're just driving and they're shooting at us, like we kind of just
because at that point,
felt like we had no other option.
I understand.
It's
that
either
makes for a difficult
engage
situation.
or just get killed.
Everybody knows that it's an uphill battle with motorcycles. Every single time.
Yeah, because you can't pit them. You can't hit them.
And the motorcycles, we weren't even chasing them. They came in the last 5 minutes until you called us. We were chasing the chrome vehicle.
Yeah,
the motorcycles just showed up and started shooting us. They had no RP
like,
purpose behind it or anything.
Into another intersection, I saw them, and I was like, "Oh wow, there's 2 motorcycles right there," and then they just started shooting at us.
Okay. I don't need a play-by-play of the situation. I understand that shit happens. I really truly do. Motorcycles are an uphill battle. The best thing you're going to be able to do is lock plates, bolo them, and carry on. I understand that you're getting shot at, disengage, and fall back, because it's all an uphill battle. My biggest concern is that we have the busiest and most commonly traveled path of the entire city. 4 or 5 lanes of traffic, all with spikes across them. In I don't even know how many different directions. Spike strips are to only be utilized during pursuits and at the request of supervisor, period.
Well, he laid them.
I understand this is not an SOP, but I would have assumed that was common knowledge.
The supervisor laid them.
I did approve of the spikes to be deployed due to the scenario.
Okay, we're not going to continue those behaviors. That's just putting everybody else at danger. Anybody else that come through that intersection, i.e. a fire engine, i.e. any other civilian, somebody else could have either severely gotten injured there, or it could have caused a bigger situation than the one you already had. Spike strips are not to be abused. They're not a toy, and if anybody else were to come across that would have caused a serious, like a genuinely serious problem. We've got a new recruit on board and I don't want him thinking that these are the way that we do things around here. Because I could never, in the entirety of my life, find anywhere, let alone on YouTube, Live Leak, Launcher Leaks, whatever the hell it is everybody uses these days, to find videos of cops doing wild, crazy shit. And I still don't think I'd ever find that on there.
Yeah, you look up Georgia State Patrol, Kyle, you will see it every video. Of Georgia State Patrol. They pit motorcycles and everything. Even though it's against their SOPs, they still do it.
Right, but right now I'm concerned about 5 lanes of traffic in 3 different directions having spike strips across them in a major intersection.
And I've seen them do that. I've seen them land a helicopter in the middle of the road to stop a pursuit.
I think his point is we're not going to do it.
We're not going to be doing whatever Georgia State Patrol does, because that's not how we're going to be doing things. Because if we start doing that crazy shit once in a while, it's going to be all the time.
Yeah.
People are going to be starting to think that's the normal. That's the normalcy here.
Yeah. I was mainly just getting frustrated because like we were in one RP scene and then 2 motorcycles joined with no RP at all, just shooting us and stuff.
Point, then staff it. You guys know the rules.
Well, it was
supposed to be the backbone.
It was the staff member that did it.
Well, then sometimes you gotta police your own.
It was the head one of the head staff guys.
Then police your own. Use /report. You guys have just as much power as anybody else does to handle situations. And if somebody doesn't handle a situation properly or as they think they should per the rule book, let myself or another staff member know. Especially if it's somebody that, holds a ranking power, let me know. We'll make sure it's handled properly. But it doesn't, by any means, don't engage just because you want to play it out. Don't engage in bad RP. It's as simple as that. That's why we have rules. I know somebody said they had a question. I don't know who it was.
That was me, the new guy. So
go ahead.
This it seems to me this all seems to be revolving around one individual that we stopped earlier today, who is rotating vehicles. So how do you think we should? In my personal opinion, I believe that the best thing to do at this point in time is to find that individual to see if we can get it controlled. How would you suggest we do that?
So the best way that something like that is handled, as long as you have the information on that person as far as their current vehicle. I mean, everything's available through the MDT. I know not every single profile is working properly, and that's something we're trying to handle as well. But if you guys know who's available, know who you're looking for, know what you're looking for, just make sure you're boloing these things out. Make sure you know who you're pulling over before you pull them over. Just do your due diligence. If the vehicle looks like you've seen it before, involved in something that you didn't think was right, make sure you run the plate before you go ahead and engage in the traffic stop. Have somebody else run the plate for you before you engage in a traffic stop.
And another thing I'd like to bring up, Kyle, is every time we pull this particular subject over, we'd ask him for an ID, and his exact response would be none yet. And that is not showing up in the MDT at all.
Yeah, because he's giving us a fake ID every day.
Basically, it's kind of impossible for us to keep him because every time we find him, it's a casino owner ninja. Every time we stop him, he just runs, and we just can't do anything, and it turns into a shootout. Like there's no possible way to get a hold of him.
And he even told myself and Lennon just 2 days ago that the only way for us to catch him is bring the Camaro out.
Like, I don't know if we can maybe do an undercover sting, like where we have you, Kyle, go in as an undercover acting like a civ and arrest him, but that's the only way we can get him. Or else he runs every single time.
Yeah, because if we pull up in a marked unit on him, he's just going to run.
The problem is...
And it's normally in a supercar.
Even if we do arrest him, this is the problem. Even if we do arrest him, he's just going to come right back out and do the exact same thing over and over and over again.
Basically, there's no real RP. It's just, see ya.
Well, that's something that I can have a discussion about. That's not congruent with what we're trying to accomplish here. I'm just, right now, I appreciate you guys bringing that to my attention. I'll have that discussed about. But at this point in time, I need you guys to do me a favor and just for a second think, wow, is this really something that we should be doing? Is this something that I would imagine would happen if I looked out my house right now? Is this a scene that could possibly be happening? If I lived on a city block, are they going to run out spike strips 5 wide?
No.
Are they going to start open firing with ARs in a city setting? Things like that. Those are questions you just got to ask yourself. We're trying to maintain the realism here, trying to be professional about things. And I understand that sometimes you might get frustrated because you don't have the upper hand. That's the job. That is part of the job. That's what you guys are here for. You're not going to win everything. I understand that you're getting shot at. It's okay to fall back. Put the bolo out. There's not everything that you're going to win. That's part of the job is not every cop is a detective, but every cop is a detective. You guys have to do that work on your own too, to try and make sure that you do things the safest way possible. Remember, there's a fear of life involved, or value of life involved with this whole RP. So, if somebody's shooting at you, it might not be the best idea to continue to pursue them. Fall back a little bit. Make sure you have the information down. Make sure you know who owns the vehicle. Make sure you're looking for the people, in case they switch vehicles, you still know what person you're looking for. I understand that it's not uncommon. And if people are switching vehicles out during pursuits, make sure your staff reporting it. These are the only things, doing staff reports and noting a lot of the stuff down is the only way these problems aren't going to happen. That's the biggest thing. When we have a setting like this, where
what if they are staff?
Give me a second. When we're in a scene like this, a situation like this, when we're all talking about one thing, and you guys bring up 15 other things to me, there's a disconnect somewhere. The disconnect is that we're not utilizing all of our tools properly. Whether it be the staff tool, the MDW tool, which I understand has its latency sometimes, but the biggest thing is, you guys, I know that not all of you are staff, but you got to remember at the same time, you are kind of seen as like a backbone that is that gray area. If you guys are the fine line between what dictates good RP and what doesn't. So if you have any question, by any means, make sure you reach out to somebody who is staff. If you're not comfortable reaching out to somebody who is staff, reach out to myself, or at a later time, reach out to Red. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. It's very important that we're utilizing all the tools we have to our resources and making sure that we think before we move forward on anything. If it's a group decision and you guys think that you're acting in your best interest and that's what you guys think is the best interest of the department, then I don't think anybody's really going to be upset with you for doing what you think is best. But what I saw a little bit ago, I don't think that that's what you guys were anticipating was the best course of action. And when I would say almost every single one of you walked in here, you kind of said, that wasn't the way we should have handled that. So I would just like to see everybody take a step back for a second, think about what they're doing, and think, is this really the best course of action? Do I have to take the L to make things better? Do I have to take the L to make sure that I'm not risking my job? Those are the questions you got to be asking. Go ahead, Len. Or Seller, sorry.
What if we are staff though, and it's somebody in a higher position of staff than we are, like me being SIT, and it's Ninja doing all this? If I report him, is that going to come back on me?
No. Like I said, in a situation like that, if it gets brought up, I'm sure that no matter what, I'm going to catch wind of something, and if it doesn't come directly to me, I'll get the back end of it. If it involves somebody, moderator, staff, etc., especially the head of staff, let myself know. You can't just keep trying these uphill battle things.
All right. And another thing I do want to mention is a friend of mine I went to high school with is a police officer 3 years in IRL, and she has told me that in a situation like that, if your life is at danger, lethal force is authorized at that point.
Yeah, right, but the way we conducted
it, in a corner?
The way we conducted it was totally I see where you're coming from, but if a guy pulls a gun on you and you're just saying they're him and you or a couple other officers, you shoot him with a pistol. That's different. But like he's saying, spikes in the road and shooting them with with ARs down the city
Right.
is
So,
different.
What I'm trying to get at is that if you've got, you've got that fear of life, and you're standing in an open city street firing an AR, where's the fear of life? What could you have done differently? You very well could have gotten in your patrol car and headed in the opposite direction. You weren't cornered, you weren't ganged up on. You're putting yourself in a position to get ran over, to get injured, to get shot from another direction you're not looking at. Crossfire for civilians. There's 100 other things that could have happened in a situation like that where yourself or somebody else could have been seriously injured because you're trying to return fire at a bike that's circling a block.
Another thing, how do you deal? Is Timmy Toes? How am I trying to say this? So he picked up a vehicle that was destroyed, and we told him to take it to the dump, and then he drove it himself back to myself and said that he fixed it. I told him to drop it off at the JLEC, and then like 10 minutes later he came back with the car destroyed again, trying to make us pay more money to take it to the dump.
Oh yeah,
and then he ran over our spikes, and then said that the city's gonna pay for the damages to his truck.
Now, was it a properly set up roadblock?
Well, you know who has to pay for it? Me, because he sent me the invoice.
Well, how much is the tow for police? He sent me a $4,500 invoice, and in his list of pricing, that's not on his pricing at all. He said it doesn't go by mile for the police. It goes just one rate for $4,500.
Yeah, that's not something that's been discussed.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I looked at his. I'm like, we gotta go off of your sheets. If your sheet doesn't say, I'm not paying it. And now I have a damn near $5,000 invoice I gotta pay.
And then also, it looked like the motorcycle was also using bulletproof tires, because he had run over those spikes multiple times and not one time got a flat from it.
And we shot his tires.
But I'm 90% sure that a couple of us tagged him at least a couple times. I know I tagged him.
Oh, I seen blood fly all over him.
Times, and he just didn't die.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't believe that there's currently a way to utilize bulletproof tires, to be entirely honest with you. That's something I'd have to look into. I know that for vehicles, there's no way to do it at this point in time, so I don't think that, let alone a bike, it should be any different. I'm fairly certain.
I have seen the spikes glitch out where the tires don't get popped, and then
his
when
vehicle
they go over it a second time, they actually get popped.
And then another thing is, there are some times where they glitch out where you can't pick them back up once you've been deployed.
Yeah, that's something that
Ninja fixed it. He
would
picked
have
them
me
up.
picked up. For example, like when you have a lot of spikes deployed in the same area, like I saw earlier, there's a pretty good chance you're not going to be able to pick them all back up.
Okay.
If you guys are utilizing spikes in a roadblock, make sure one person is putting down a set of spikes, and that one person only, because it's just a server-side thing. It can't handle that.
Okay.
Okay.
They're just props that, unfortunately, we don't have a say in how they perform. They do their job as long as you do it one at a time, and you're not consecutively throwing them out every 5 seconds and picking them back up and making a mess of them or throwing them all together. But I know what you guys are capable of. Tonight was not the best performance I've seen. I know what you guys are all good officers here, every single one of you. Battles, I haven't seen your best yet. Eventually we'll get there, but you're doing a great job so far tonight. All the feedback I've gotten so far is positive, so just keep it up. Just know that this isn't the way that we normally do things around here, and this is why we have these meetings.
And I have also passed along good reviews to your supervisor about you as well.
Appreciate it, guys.
So
I will admit, I don't think we all handled the situation the best, but given the circumstances, I kind of understand, but I definitely agree with what you're saying.
I'm not here to sit here and I'm not the yelling type. I'm more of the let's get back together. I want to know everybody's thought process, figure out how we can handle things differently, and you know, we educate and we grow together. That's what I'm more concerned about. Yelling.
Hannah, are you still here?
Nobody anywhere unless it's completely just blatantly stupid. That was pretty close, but it wasn't really there. So, you know, just be better. Take a second, think about the situation that you're in. Think about the next 5 minutes. Is this
I tried texting you.
when you pull up and say this is the position that I want to be in within the next 5 minutes, because the next 30 seconds could dictate, you know, making that scene turn from 5 minutes into 50 minutes on how you decide to handle things. Play defense. Don't play offense all the time. Sometimes you just have to either let things go, take down a note, carry on. Other than that, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to bring up. You know, like I said, I know you guys can do better. Just take a second, think about what you're doing, take the best choice possible. That's all I've got.
Guys, so I did that silver BMW that the subject was in. I did snatch the plate before he took off from us. There is a bolo out on it. It is stolen, and it does have a code 5 tag on it.
As long as we have a tag on it, we have a name attached to it. That's the biggest thing. Because a lot of times you'll have, you know, like I said, you'll have switched vehicles. That'll happen, and if you get a ping back for that vehicle, make sure you do a